This was confirmed when a video leaked online that showed Shanquella getting hit by one of her friends, Dejanay Jackson. In the video, Dejanay was hitting her repeatedly, even though Shanquella wasn't fighting back. To make things worse, the other people in the group were sitting back, watching without attempting to intervene or even asking Dejanay to stop. Khalil could also be heard saying, "Quella, can you at least fight back?" So, from what we know, the autopsy result shows that she could have easily gotten injured in the fight, especially since it was reported that Winter Donovan also hit Shanquella and even slammed her into a wall. Well, as a result of public outcry and indignation, as well as Shanquella's parents' determination to get answers and justice for her, Mexican authorities reopened the investigation into her death, and the FBI also got involved in the investigation. The Mexican police overturned the previous ruling of non-suspicious death and have now ruled it as a femicide. For those who don't know what femicide is, it is simply the of a woman based on her gender. The Mexican authorities believe that Shanquella was in part because of her gender, and this is why they ruled it as a femicide. And if convicted, a person could face up to 60 years in prison. This ruling is one reason that it is believed that Shanquella's death was planned, and most probably before they even left North Carolina at all. People pointed out the fact that her friends watching her get beaten up without saying anything is a clear indicator that this could have been a gang up between them. Things got even more suspicious when another video from the trip leaked online, and it shows that the group was clearly planning something without Shanquella's knowledge or involvement.
Hi, what? They, what Go said, they crew.
This sent off a lot of red flags for a lot of people, because the group was clearly trying to make sure that Shanquella couldn't find them, and they didn't want her to hear what they had been talking about. Also, people pointed out that it was shady that they left Mexico so soon after her death. It is believed that the trip could have been an excuse to hurt her in another country, then hurry back to the United States to avoid facing justice in another country. The fact that they left so quickly and left her body in Mexico after only a few hours fueled public opinion that the friends know more than they are saying. People have called out the entire friend group for allegedly planning the entire thing, saying things like, "So all of these people involved in Shanquella Robinson's murder need to be arrested and put away for life. If that doesn't happen, not going to be good. It was a planned attack. People have lost all of their morals." And the more I think about the Shanquella Robinson assaults, the angrier I get. They planned this entire thing. They intentionally planned the trip to Mexico to kill her. They intentionally caught her at her most vulnerable, and they intentionally recorded it to embarrass her. Premeditated. And now, in recent development, the authorities have seemingly confirmed that her death was premeditated. In fact, Mexican authorities have confirmed that they have issued an arrest warrant for one of her friends who they believe was the main aggressor. They released a statement saying, "This case is fully clarified. We even have a court order. There's an arrest warrant issued for the crime of femicide to the detriment of the victim and against an alleged perpetrator, a friend of hers who is the direct aggressor. Actually, it wasn't a quarrel, but instead a direct aggression. We are carrying out all the pertinent procedures such as the Interpol alert and the request for extradition to the United States of America. It's about two Americans, the victim and the culprit." While they didn't confirm who it was that the warrant was issued against, it is widely believed that the warrant was issued against Dejanay because of the video that went viral. While this news has brought a sense of justice to people, it appears that the extradition might not take place because, according to an expert, the probability of her being extradited to Mexico is 50-50.
If the U.S. authorities and potentially U.S. court are not convinced that the Mexicans have a very strong case, then it's very unlikely that she would be extradited.
So unless the Mexican authorities have built a very strong case, there is a chance that the extradition will not take place. But this doesn't mean that the group is in the clear, because the FBI investigation could still result in them facing charges. The FBI released a statement saying, The FBI Charlotte Field Office has opened an investigation in the death of Charlotte resident Shanquella Robinson in Cabo San Lucas, Mexico, on or about October 29, 2022. Due to the ongoing investigation, we have no further comment. This is an ongoing case, and we'll keep you updated with new developments.